Hey guys, it's Jason Wells, and I'm recording your WOD for 30 July on Wednesday. And just had a couple thoughts here I want to share with you about wisdom and the seeds that you are planting in your mind based upon what you're doing. Andy Andrews, have a couple of quotes from him, one now and another one a little bit later, but he said, "The majority of your wisdom is gained in your spare time." So, with that, what are you doing? Who are you listening to? And what are you watching? So what are you doing? What are you doing in your spare time? Um, we all have 24 hours in a day, but are we allowing that time to read something that's gonna add principles into our life, that's gonna help us grow personally? Are we taking advantage of that time the best we can to achieve our purpose? Who are you listening to? Are you listening to people that are critical, that are saying, "Hey, that's another one of those things. You're never going to do that. I don't know why you're doing that. That's not possible. You're crazy"? Or are you listening to people that have done this before? And that's all you need to know. This has already been done before. So are you listening to people that have done it before, that are looking to speak life into you and to build you up and to grow you and to say, "Hey, it can be done before if you just don't give up." Are you getting to Success School? Are you getting to the Champions on the Rise call and a lot of the other leadership calls and plugging into webinars? Are you plugging into three-way calls? Because I've got to be honest with you, one of the greatest things about three-way calls is putting the phone on mute and just listening and just taking notes, because you're going to learn so much just from doing that. It's awesome. Um, what are you watching? When are you watching TV and you're listening to music? Is that speaking life into you? Is that helping you become a better person, a better parent, a better husband or wife? Is that helping you grow, or is that teaching you things that the rest of the world is seeing and is speaking negatively into you and setting a negative example there? Some interesting thoughts as far as who you're listening to. Orville and Wilbur Wright. The windiest city was Chicago, and they should have gone there probably to do their testing for flight, but they went to Kitty Hawk, and they went to Kitty Hawk because it was isolated, and there wasn't going to be a lot of people there telling them, "No, that you're never going to fly. This is never going to happen." So they were very selective in where they went to test and to achieve their purpose. What is wisdom? Wisdom, according to Andy Andrews, is being able to see the future consequences of your present actions. So what are you doing now? Is it helping you to achieve your purpose? I've heard Jesse Reynolds say before that if you're traveling down I-95 South and you're going at 5 miles an hour, it might take you a while, but you're eventually going to get to Miami. But if you're heading north, it doesn't matter how fast you're going, you're never going to get there. So it's the direction, not the intention, that determines the destination. So where are you headed? And who are you listening to that's helping you get there, or diverting you from your purpose and maybe holding you back? And why is this important? Because those thoughts are seeds, and those seeds are those thoughts are going to determine your words, and those words are going to determine your actions, and those actions will determine your habit patterns, and those habit patterns will determine your destiny. So it's very important, what you allow into you. It's very important how you control your controllables. If you realize how powerful your thoughts, if you really realized how powerful your thoughts are, I don't think we'd ever let anything negative in our life. But we really would make sure that the things that are influencing us are things that are positive and helping us to achieve our purpose. And that's the interesting thing, is that we're responsible for that. And responsibility is about hope and control. So we've made choices based upon what we've allowed to influence us, and we are where we are at based upon our choices. And if we don't like that, the good news is that we can make better choices and begin heading in the right direction. Some other thoughts, just about our purpose, hey, is our purpose about us, or is it about others? I really believe that if the tree's lost its fruitfulness, what is it good for? We're really here to serve others, to speak life into others and help others grow. In a sense, if we can really start focusing on other people's purposes and helping them achieve that, then I don't think we'll have to worry about our purpose, because it will resolve itself. What are we listening to? What are we doing? What are we watching? These are thoughts that are just going to help us grow. And if we really want to lead others, then we're going to have to grow. We're going to have to put down good roots, build a solid foundation, And as we do that, we're going to start spreading out lots of branches, and we're going to provide a lot of shade for a lot of other people. Then we're going to be able to help other people grow, and we're going to help them put down roots and also be able to achieve their purpose and start spreading out branches for others. And that's really what it's about. So what are you doing? Who are you listening to? And what are you watching? Are we allowed? If we're like the 5 people that influence us the most, then are those 5 people, we helping us to achieve our purpose? We've determined our purpose, and we've decided that Advocare is the vehicle with which we're going to achieve that. So are those 5 people that are influencing the most? Are they building us up? Are they speaking life into us? Are they helping us achieve our purpose? Or are they holding us back and diverting us from our purpose and saying, hey, you can't do that? If I'm going to be able to control my controllables, I'm going to surround myself with people that are speaking life in me. And I think that's a good seed to be planted in your mind, and I think that's wise. All right, I love you guys, and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you. See ya.